Heavyweight boxing fans, what's the deal? Wait till y'all pop up in here, man. I'm gonna wait till a few of you guys jump in here. I may go live again, but just want to give my quick thoughts about this weigh-in. Um, Before I get to that, King Strick, salute. What's good, man? Wait till a few of y'all pop in here. Jay Jerk, what's good? Before I get to the weigh-in, let me say this, y'all. I am gonna do a video about the Ultimate Boxer 6. That'll be my next video. For some of you, probably wondering what the hell is Ultimate Boxer 6, Mr. Boxing. It's the same format as that prize fighter that Barry Hearn came out with some years ago, where they have 8 fighters. They're gonna have 8 heavyweights. It's gonna be three 3-minute rounds. They're gonna have a quarterfinals, semifinals, and finals all in the same night. All right. I love these type of one-night tournaments in boxing. Untraditional. I like it. That was something that I did like that the Hearns came out with some years ago. But in it, it's going to be Nick Webb. You guys have heard of Nick Webb, Josh Sandlin, Sean Turner, Kamil Sokolowski, who's a tough journeyman. So it's guys like that. A few undefeated fighters is in there as well. Looking at my notes here, but this will be going down December 13th at Manchester. Shouts out to Leo Donald. He's the one that sent me the link a while ago. So we'll be doing a video about the Ultimate Boxer 6, the contestants that are in it, and who I think is going to win. All right. Now let's get to what y'all came here for. Y'all like, damn, the Ultimate Boxer 6, man. Let's talk about that damn weigh-in, Mr. Boxing. Um, See a lot of people panicking, man. I'm changing. A lot of people saying they changing their pick. They changing their pick. We gonna get to it though. We gonna get to it. Leo Dono, what's up, man? I was just shouting you out, man. Let me wrench Leo Dono up real quick. I'm gonna get to it, y'all. Just give me a second. All right, so let's get to it. So first, let's start with some of the other guys' weight. Okay, so Tom Little comes in at 251. Majidov comes in at 231. It's only a second pro fight, but when he was an amateur, he was coming in like at 240, 235. So I think Majidov is going to stop Little. I think he's going to put the pressure on him, walk him down, get him up out of there. All right. Herkovic came in at 241. Now, Herkovic, throughout his young career, he's been coming in between 223 and 233. All his previous fights. So 241, a little bit high, but the dude looks in shape. All right. Molina. Now, when I seen Molina when they arrived in Saudi, he looked to be in better shape than the scales indicated, which he wasn't. He was at 248, but I thought he would be a little bit slimmer just by visually when I was looking at him. You know what I mean? Thought he'd be a little bit slimmer than that, but I think Herkovic's going to win that fight. Molina's going to be a huge underdog in that fight, just based on the styles and uh, I think he's going to put pressure. He's going to be aggressive. He's going to put Molina on the back foot. It's going to be up to Molina to try to sustain uh, his real estate. Um, Try to find a home for that left hook, man. But I see Herkovic, just a younger, fresher fighter. Molina's been in a lot of wars. I see Herkovic winning that fight. Fighting him from the outside, jumping in with combinations, just putting a lot of pressure on Molina and making him fight a fast-paced fight. All right. Now, with one thing with Herkovic, there were some interviews that came out. Said he wanted to fight Chiseur. He even said he will fight Jarrell Miller on pads. I don't know if y'all. I thought that was pretty funny that Herkovic said that he would fight Jarrell Miller with Jarrell Miller being on pads. All right, I thought that was interesting. Michael Hunter Povetkin. I'm actually watching some Povetkin stuff. Yeah, I think when I go live again, y'all, I'm gonna talk about this weight. Then I'm gonna go live again and talk about Povetkin versus Hunter. Great fight. But let me go over the weights though. Hunter, he was 227 against Jamal Woods. All right, he came in at 226. I still think it's a good, decent weight for him. Povetkin is Povetkin. Came in at 229. One thing about Povetkin, he comes in shape. All right. So I will give him that throughout the duration of his. Well, early in his career, he was a little bit more on the pudgy side, but he's been coming in around the same weight as of recent. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna talk about that one though, because right now I'm watching Povetkin versus Huck, and I think that Michael Hunter maybe can take some things away from this fight. But he's gonna fight his fight, but I damn near see that fight going kind of like how this fight is going, man. If you guys watch Povetkin versus Huck, it might end up like this. Force a, I'm gonna get to that in another video, man. But um, now look, everybody's talking about who's out of shape, who's in shape, who's this, who's that. Dillian White came in at 271. I would have bet, I would have cash at bet anybody that Marius Watt would have outweighed Dillian White. Watt came in at 270. White came in at 271. To me, it's like the biggest story. Well, low key, it's like damn near it's not as big as the Ruiz thing, but I couldn't believe White came in at 271. I seen White's mint work he did on his YouTube. He has a YouTube channel. If you guys didn't know about Dillian White's official YouTube channel, go to his YouTube channel, subscribe. Hey man, there's 63 people watching me right now. 17 thumb or 64 now. 17 thumbs up. Hit the thumbs up button, man. Don't sit and wait to see what I'm gonna say and if you're gonna agree with me about the Joshua and Ruiz weigh-in. All right, just go ahead and hit it, man. Y'all here watching me anyways. It don't cost nothing, man. Go ahead and give me that Larry Holmes jab to the like button. You dig what I'm saying? Because unlike some of you, I ain't changing my pick. So let's get to all. Some people left the chat. Like, hurry up and tell us what you think. No, here. Look, I'm smiling. I'm laughing because everybody's panicking. People are amazed that Andy Ruiz is fat. People are like, what? He came in fat? Yeah, he's been fat forever, man. Look, uh, hey, when I go live again, y'all, I'm gonna break down Povetkin and Hunter, then I go more in detail with the other fights. But let me get to this. AJ comes in at 237. He was 247 the last fight for Andrew Ruiz. All right, 6 months ago. Okay, Ruiz comes in at a whopping 283. The third highest of his career. His first two fights, he was like 297 and like 290, I believe. His first couple fights as a pro. He is coming in the first fight with AJ. He was 268, y'all. So what is that? 15 pounds. He's 15 pounds more. AJ is 10 pounds less. Okay. Now, when I watched the weigh-in, he had a big ass sombrero on. He had his sweatpants on. I'm not sure if he had his tennis shoes on or not. I know a lot of people want to say, "Oh, but tennis shoes only weigh, a sombrero only weighs." But look, y'all, before I get to them, let me say this. Now, with me, right? A lot of you guys watch my videos, say, "Mr. Boxing, look like you lost a lot of weight." You guys know who you are to say that. Yes, I have. Last, literally a year ago, December, when I went to the Wilder Fury fight, December 1st, I was 252 pounds. Not fat, but I did a lot of just weightlifting and hitting my bag. That was my workout routine. For those of you that follow my page, you see that I play basketball, used to play college ball, had some chances to go play overseas. So now I'm getting back into basketball shape. I don't lift weights. I do very light weights, but a lot of reps, but no heavy weightlifting. I still hit my bag, but I do a lot of basketball. So it's cardio, 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 cardio. I'm down to 219. 219. But then there's some days after a good workout when I don't eat breakfast. Let's say I just get up, have some orange juice, go work out for about 2 hours at the basketball court. I'll get down to like 214, right? Come home and let's say I take 3 or 4 days off where I'm just eating, not really doing anything, no anything, just cold turkey, 4 days not working out. I may balloon back up to 233. Now, that's not that I'm really 200, like a real 233. It's just that I haven't worked out, I haven't been sweating, and it's just once I go take a shit, go take a piss, and a few days go by, then I get right back in the gym for like 2 days in a row, then I'm right back down to 219. Now, Andrew Ruiz said that he out there in Saudi when this weigh-in occurred, he had ate breakfast, lunch, and dinner already. Coupled with the fact that he had the sombrero and everything on, I think he may be a little bit less than 283, but I will say that I think he weighs more than, regardless, I still think he weighs more than the 268. So I'm not gonna take it that far. But look, regardless of all that, y'all, regardless, I think I saw my man Blood boxing in the house. What's good, Blood? Hey, what's good to everybody? Let me just let me get this off my chest, y'all. And I'm gonna go live again, man. So the 83 people that's in here, come check me out a little bit later as well. All right. But let me say this. Um, Manny Robles said, was a week ago, 2 weeks ago, that allegedly uh, Ruiz lost a whole bunch of weight. They were kind of concerned, so they kind of switched up what was going on. All right, I heard that. Okay. You know, I heard a lot of little things. All right. Um, with AJ's weight, the 237, he hasn't weighed that low. It was 2014 when he fought Dennis Bogtov. I want to say it was 2014, October 2014. So what, 5 years and some change. All right. Damn, they're going on 5.5 years. When he was 236 and a half, he wasn't Larry Holmes. He was still come forward, try to destroy you guy. He wasn't Carl the Truth Williams off the back foot with the jab. He wasn't. He was come forward, try to destroy you, put punches together, and systematically beat you down, coming forward, trying to get you out of there. That's what he was. Wasn't Chris Bird off the back foot? You know, he wasn't Vladimir Klitschko off the back foot. He's the same fighter he was at 250 pounds. So this thought of he's gonna be light on his feet. Hey, fine. Now, logically, you think, hey, if you lose weight, that means you're trying to be more mobile. I get it. Like, I get that part. But I just went back and watched how he fought when he weighed 236. Well, damn near the same. He was 237 at the weigh-in, 236 and a half when he fought Dennis Bogtov. I know what you're going to say. Mr. Boxing, that's Dennis Bogtov. His strategy was different. This time, look, man, I'm just telling you what I think his makeup is as a fighter. So all this, I'm gonna fight off the back foot, and I'm gonna beat Larry Holmes, and I'm gonna implement the Lennox Lewis and Vladimir Klitschko jab, right hand grab, put lean my weight on you and all that. It's not him. Nah, that ain't him. Nah, nah, it ain't him at all. It ain't him at all. Funny, right? 2016, I came out with this video. Guess what the title was? You'll never guess what the title was. Type in Mr. Boxing Today 2, Anthony Joshua, weightlifting. Yeah, go peep that video out. When I was saying, not just me, but a lot of us were saying, man, this dude need to kind of, he's doing good. Picked up a title. I like what I see. He's going to be one of the guys that's going to lead this new era to the next level. Man, he should kind of lay off the weights. That video has 17,000 views, 54 thumbs up, 17 dislikes. I went back and read the comments. Who are you, guy on the internet? He's got this far to tell him how to train. Who the fuck are you, you yank? Ain't it ironic? It's ironic now, right? Yeah, it's ironic now. Now he wants to lose weight, become more fluid, and put the weights down. Now, I know I'm being sarcastic right now, man, but what I'm saying is this. He's not going to change who he is, y'all. Win, lose, or draw tomorrow, it won't be because he was Larry Holmes. It's going to be because he fought fire with fire. And there was a troll on, shout out to my man, Joe Habib. And I don't even want to say this dude's name because he used to be subbed to me. Now he got his own little channel, I guess. He's trying to talk boxing. I said the phrase fire with fire. He's like, fire with fire. As if I can't give a breakdown. You know what I mean? That's all I've been doing on YouTube for 10 years is giving breakdowns of what I see. But yeah, fire with fire. But you know what I mean? Going in there and being who he is, being that mid-range hooker, uppercut, short right hand guy, not Larry Holmes. He's not going to be like, man, look. If he could have been Larry Holmes, he would have done it when he was getting his head tapped in that first one against Ruiz. And I know what you're going to say. Mr. Boxing, he couldn't recover from the temple shot. Therefore, he couldn't do that style effectively, Mr. Boxing. No, he did try. He did. Andrew Ruiz just walked through it. Yeah, he walked through it. Because if he was able to do it and consistently do it, then that fight would have went 12. You know what Andy does when he seen Joshua doing that shit? He went like this. Moved his head, parried shots, move. Then he just said, why am I doing this? Guess what he did, y'all? Jumped right in on him and threw 8-9 punches in a row. It almost like he was looking at that like, this is a mirage. This isn't even real. Man, let me just jump in on this dude, man, and let these hands go. That's what he did. That's exactly what he did. I wish I can break it down more strategically and, he used his left foot and then he pivoted or he just jumped in on him. And when people jump in on AJ and start letting hands go, what does he do? He doesn't do the shuffle out the way. He doesn't do the Ali, I'm a slip and roll and back and a half step back and turn and move and control you. Nah, he put the guards up. He panicked. He panics. That's what he does. He goes like this. And once AJ turns into this guy, all that shit about trying to be Larry Holmes and all that is gonna go right out the window, and he's gonna be who he's always been. He's gonna let punches go. That and to me, that's not a bad thing because it's got him this far. So when I say this, I'm not saying it. It's our daughter. Yeah. So when I say this, I'm not saying it. Are you hating, man? You don't know, man, because that's just not who he is. That's like taking Joe Frazier and say, "All right, Joe, R.I.P. R.I.P. to the legend Joe Frazier. R.I.P. to the legend Joe Frazier." But could you imagine taking Joe Frazier and say, "No, Joe, what are you doing, Joe? You're not about to go forward with a high motor, the peekaboo, bob and weave, come up with the left hooks. Nah, Joe, we need you on the back foot for this one." Could you imagine that? We need you on the back foot, Joe. You know what I'm saying? It's not who Joe Frazier is, man. This isn't who Anthony Joshua is either, okay? Nah, but Mr. Boxing, he can make adjustments. What are you saying? That he can't make adjustments? He won a gold medal. He unified uh, 35 belts in 2 fights. I'm just being funny, but yes, I know all that, man. But with that said, though, I don't think he can make that adjustment and be consistent with it throughout 12 rounds. Do I think he could do it in spurts? Do I think he can do it here and there? Yes, I do. But I don't think he can do it for the duration of a 12-round fight. All right. Now, maybe he can do it up until the point where he can soften Ruiz up, keep Ruiz on the outside of his jab, keep Ruiz trying to lunge and reach. If he can get Ruiz to lunge and reach and be that half step back, half step. Now, if he fight like that off the back foot where it's half step back, full step back, turn out at angles, not just going straight back, and have Ruiz just missing and then counter Ruiz right there, especially when Ruiz try to stick that jab out and counter Ruiz over his jab. I think he could do things like that, but Ruiz is going to get close and he's going to let hands go. It's just inevitable. It's going to happen. Parker was more fluid on his feet than AJ is on his feet. So he was able to escape and get out the way a little bit because he's more fluid and he's more accustomed to doing that type of thing. Because whenever Parker's in there with somebody that comes across as a punching threat to him, he always goes back foot. And that's what the knock is on Parker. People think he don't have enough dog because he'll go back foot when he perceives you as a threat. You know what I mean? Did it with Takum, did it with Ruiz, did it with AJ, did it with Dillian White. He was a little bit more aggressive in the Dillian White fight, but with Anthony Joshua, another thing about his 237. This is my opinion. When I look at Joshua, that weight loss, in my opinion, isn't just from just working out. I do think there's some anxiety. I do think there was some depression. All right, when I look at him, I see somebody that looks faint. I see somebody that looks a little bit spaced. I see somebody that probably has some rough days in training, probably has some good days in sparring too as well. Okay, I'm pretty sure he was getting the best of Jennings and Timothy Moan and some of those guys as well in sparring too. But I think they had their days on him as well. All right. I see a guy that looks a little bit unconfident, who's not surely sure of himself. Now this is me playing psychologist, right? But that's just what I see. Okay. Andy Ruiz, all right, the 283. Look, man, when Andy Ruiz did that workout yesterday, when he jumped in the ring, I said, man, he looks a little bit slimmer. All these interviews I've seen, everybody was in agreement. Oh, he looks a little bit slimmer. Yeah, he does look a little, man, you know what? He does look a bit slimmer. And then the pictures that came out on social media, some people said they were Photoshopped, whatever the case may be. Even guys that has sparred with him, Michael Hunter and Gerald Washington, yeah, he's in good shape. Yeah, he's in good shape. Then when I saw him at the when they did the little workouts the other day, the dude threw hundreds of punches, not just out there getting loose, shaking, throwing. No, he was throwing hard, fast punches. I think that session was between 12 to 15 minutes. Yes, he had a little bit of sweat, but he didn't breathe hard at all. Literally, his mouth was like this. His demeanor, his face was like this. After throwing hundreds of fast, hard punches. When I saw that, I said, man, he looks to be in shape. And watching that, I know punches aren't coming back. I know there's not another man in there putting the pressure on you and making you do whatever. But he was still throwing. He wasn't just stationary throwing punches. No, he was throwing punches, moving his head, angling off, turning, ducking under. You know what I mean? Didn't breathe hard at all. He was just like this. After the session, he came in the ring like this. During the middle of the session, he was like this. And after the session, he was like this. You know what I mean? So I'm looking at that. So once I saw that, I said to myself, yes, I'm gonna wait to the weigh-in, which we are all gonna talk about the weigh-in. But I said, look, man, I don't give a damn what that scale say. The dude looks to be in shape. You know what I mean? I would now people saying they're compare. Oh, some people say, hey man, I'm starting to get thoughts about Buster Douglas now, Mr. Boxing. This reminds me of Buster Douglas. Well, I didn't get to see Buster Douglas train, but I can put money on it that after a 15-minute mint session, moving and throwing hard and fast punches, I'm pretty sure back in '91 or '90, whenever he fought Evander, or yeah, was it late '90 or '91? But when he fought Evander, I'm pretty sure that Buster Douglas wouldn't have had just been like this after a mid session. He'd have been huffing and puffing, you know what I mean, all that type of stuff, man. So I'm not surprised that Andrew Ruiz came in fat. Like I'm not surprised. Am I surprised at what the weight when they first said it? Yeah, I was like, damn, because I looked at him and he seems to be in shape. Visually, optically, look, and then when he did his workout, he looked at a guy that's in shape. So I'm not so much, oh, damn, all that. Damn what I saw. The scale says 283. I'm changing my pick. And I understand why some of you are going to, but nah, not changing my pick at all. Mm-mm. Change my pick for. Mm-mm. 91 people in the house, man. Only 66 thumbs up. You guys hit that thumbs up button, man. Don't cost you anything. You're here watching me. Hit it so this video can get out there and more people can come to the channel, support the channel. Being a lot more active over the last couple of weeks than I've been on the channel. So hit that thumbs up, man. But yeah, that's what I thought about it, man. I'm not panicking at all. And if I'm wrong about the prediction, then hey, I'm wrong. Then that means I was wrong about both fights because I picked AJ to win the first fight. You know, so and the first fight, I was saying that hey man, Ruiz is no chump. It's funny, 3 months, exactly 3 months. What was it? I think it was April 1st. I came out with a video and I actually put this in my community, on my community section of my channel. It was literally 90 days before the June 1st fight, where I came out with a video, or I posted a training footage video of Ruiz, and the title was Andy Ruiz, the heavyweight that nobody's talking about. Then he ended up fighting Dimitrenko, whatever. Then he got the AJ fight. So I've always respected Andrew Ruiz. So I'm not gonna sit here and act like I thought he was gonna win. Now there is some uploaders, guys who I'm sub to, that did pick him to win. Reggie Owens, shout out to my man Reggie Owens, Boxing Conversations, and then also shout out to my man BWTM Sports out there in the UK. They actually picked, and BWTM, his prediction was so on point. Geez, I got to go to his page after this to see what he's talking about as well. But this dude predicted that AJ will get caught. He predicted AJ would get caught trying to finish Andy Ruiz and get knocked out. Yo, if that ain't on point, man, I really don't know what to tell you, man. So there were some guys, Ali Dago 619, he might be in a chat right now, but he was another one that picked Ruiz. Look, I knew that Ruiz wasn't going to be a chump, but I just thought once they start fighting fire with fire and start going toe to toe, I thought Joshua would win out because I perceived him to be the much bigger puncher. But I knew that AJ would have to work for it, and it wasn't going to be easy. He wasn't going to run through Andy Ruiz. And people are talking about the way, look how fat he is, look how fat he is. Isn't it ironic? We're still talking about what? How fat he is. So, you know, it is what it is, man. We just gonna keep talking about this man's body. His next fight too. And it's funny, right? He go into the Parker fight. I believe he fought Yaya Lawrence. I could be wrong, but I think it was Yaya Lawrence who he fought prior to Parker. I could be wrong, man. I should have pulled up box rec, but anyways, going to that Parker fight, I did an interview with Andy, right? I'm up in Big Bear training with Abel Sanchez, you know Andy's voice. Going to come in a little bit lighter, all this. He comes in a few pounds heavier. He fights Dimitrenko, right? Comes in at 262. Came into the AJ fight, what? A little bit what? Heavier. I think he was 6 pounds more. I think he was 268 for AJ, 262 for Dimitrenko. Now, he is coming into this one 15 pounds heavier than the previous fight, but he's coming in heavier. He always does this. He fluctuates up, down, but the skills remain the same. His skills don't go up and down, just his weight. Been doing it his whole career. Some people can do this. Some fighters can't do this. They can't do this. Their best fights when they're down here in weight. You know what I mean? Funny, right? I'm gonna end it with this, y'all. Then I'm gonna come back later on to talk about Povetkin and Hunter. But look, Freddie Roach came out about 2 weeks ago, a week ago, when the interviewer asked Freddie, and this is on YouTube. The interviewer asked Freddie, "Yeah, Freddie, man, did you hear about Joshua and Ruiz? They're both trying to lose weight, and you know, Ruiz, and I guess Freddie was thinking how a lot of us was thinking, like, man, just seeing the pictures of Ruiz, he's lost a lot of weight, a lot of, this could be drastic to him, detrimental to him, man." And Freddie said, man, pretty much in a nutshell, he was like, he pretty much said that, well, I hope Andy isn't doing that. He was pissed. He was like, what? Andy's doing what? I like Andy when he's fat. The comments is cracking up, right? The comments, oh, yeah, Andy's going to lose now. He's losing all his weight. People talking about AJ. Oh, yeah, he's really going to lose. Even because Freddie Roach he's seen a young kid, Anthony Joshua, in his gym coming in there fat, beating the hell out of dudes and sparring. He's seen that. Andy used to go to the wild card. There's old footage on YouTube of Andy in the wild card whooping on dudes. You know what I mean? 100 people up in here, man. Hit that thumbs up button. There's only 76 thumbs up. You know what I mean? But so Freddie Roach was like a skinny or a slimmed down version of Ruiz. Like, hell no. Ruiz need to come in like how he always is. Big and chunky. You know what I mean? And I know it can be kind of, some people just can't get over the fact that a guy that's big and chunky has a lot of stamina. You know what I mean? Go watch Andy's workouts, man. Go watch him hit the mitts. That motherfucker is fast and powerful, man. Good, fast, hard, just fast thudding shots. So, yeah, man, the scale said 283. But my eyes told me something different. Yeah, my eyes told me something different. Now, how had I seen Andy after 2, 3 minutes of being on the mitts go, "Ooh, man, hold on, man, let me get some water. Shit, you know what I mean? Let me get a Snickers, something, a little bite-sized Snicker. We got no bite-sized Snickers up in here? We got no little miniatures. If I would have saw that, then I'm like, yeah, Andy tripping, man. You know what I mean? But this dude got through that mid workout like it was nothing. That means something. But Mr. Boxing, that's not real action, but it's still a workout. I don't know if you guys hit the mitts or hit the bag. Go try to hit the mitts or hit. Now I know we're just normal Joes, right? We just people on the internet talking shit, right? That's what we are. But go hit. Well, I got it. But go hit a bag, or you know what? If you don't have a bag, you don't have mitts. Shadow box, full speed, hard as you can for 15 minutes, and tell me where your stamina's at. Go ahead. But Mr. Boxing, I'm not a professional fighter. Yeah, but I'm just telling you to try it so you can get just uh, so you can mentally process this and go, damn, it's just not easy. You know what I mean? But yeah, I didn't pretty much talk this to death, man. So that's what I think. Y'all, I'm not changing my pick whatsoever. Let me go ahead. There's a lot of y'all that showed up. I appreciate that, man. Starting to get some decent traffic with my lives because I don't go live a lot, and there's never a rhyme or reason of why I'm going live. So for 101 people to show up, man, that's love. You know what I mean? So with that said, even the live I did yesterday, I think it topped up at like damn near 90. And I know some of my brothers out there, 200-300 people in they chat at a time. You know what I mean? But I'm not consistent. So probably the more consistent I be, I can rival some of those numbers, man. And you know what I mean? I can start doing this and doing this every day. But shit, man, I want to jump off, go watch. Man, BFTB is going live right now. I seen BWTM going live. Joe Habib and them over there going live. So I want to hear what everybody else has to say. But before I go, I'm going to go ahead and see what y'all talking about, man. There's a lot of damn comments in here. So let me run through this really quick, as fast as I can. Unbiased heavyweight rankings and news. Salute, bro. What's good? Mark Blake, what it do? James Dag, what's good? King Ace. He said Ruiz said he played the weight gain to mess with AJ mind. Hey, Rory Tabor says seemed like Ruiz believe he needs a knockout. And And that's gonna be another thing, right? Can AJ implement the Vlad Klitschko, Lennox Lewis 1-2-3 or 1-2 or 1-1, meaning punches, uh, wrap you up, lean my weight on you, hold, hit you with the offhand. AJ doesn't fight like that. Official AJ was good, bro. Ike Ola, what's up? Trap House Boxing in the piece, man. What's good, bro? Mark Blake says hit that like when you coming in for sure. Lee O'Donnell was good, Lee. James Dax says thanks for the wrench. Oh, no problem, man. David Watson says, hey, good to see your videos again. Yeah, man, it's good to be back on cam talking about this. Um, Unbiased heavyweight rankings in the news says I got Jonathan Pilata winning that tourney. Yeah, Jonathan's an undefeated fighter. That's gonna be a good tournament, man. That's gonna be that Ultimate Boxer 6. I'm gonna do a video on that for those of you joining, wondering what I'm talking about. Ultimate Boxer 6. It was kind of like the prize fighter format that Barry Hearn came out with some years ago, where it's 8 contestants, 3 minutes, 3 rounds, quarterfinals, semifinals, and finals in one night. I love those type of tournaments, man. So you got guys like Josh Southland, Nick Webb, Sean Turner, some journeyman level guys mixed with a couple undefeated prospect type guys. I love that, man. So um, Macadon one was good, man. What's popping? Mike Wilkins says, "What's the deal?" Oh man, just talking about this boxing. Um, Tall short one was good. Az, what's up, man? Me and Az always disagree, but what's good, bro? Mark says, "What did I miss?" Oh, not much, man. The expert genius. Let me go ahead and wrench up the expert genius. And a lot of you guys, man, I could have swore I had you guys as mods already, man. I don't know what is up with YouTube. And sometimes when I'm trying to mod you up now, it won't let me. So I gotta go. I gotta go watch the archive and mod some of you guys up that way. Um, Official AJ, my bro, he says I can't wait till tomorrow. Me either, man. You ain't the only one. We all and look, this is YouTube, and I'm used to this. So win, lose, or draw, I'm picking Andy by ninth round TKO. But I know people are gonna come troll the video. You don't know what you're talking about, and it is what it is, man. That comes with the territory of doing predictions. If I was that type of guy that's gonna run with my tail between my legs after getting a fight prediction wrong, I wouldn't be on YouTube for damn near going on 11 years now making boxing videos. You know what I mean? I can live with my predictions. I was wrong about the first one. You know what I mean? I was wrong. Think the worst prediction I've did, looking at things in hindsight now, was the first Wilder versus Stavern. I know I bring it up a lot, but it just that pops out to me. Actually, two Wilder fights: the Wilder Malik Scott and the Wilder Stavern. I picked both opponents to beat. Wilder had a long videos about why I thought that, so on and so forth. But man, I can live with my wrong predictions. But I'm standing by this though. I'm not wavering or oh, I'm on the fence. No, nah, I'm not on the fence at all. There is no fence. I knocked that motherfucker down. You know what I mean? We built a basketball court over the fence. We laid down cement. We put courts up. Actually, it's a full court. You know what I mean? So there ain't no fences. I got Ruiz TKO ninth round. You know what I mean? And I think Joshua will try to implement some back foot stuff, and he may get away with it for a little bit. And I think Ruiz may come out and be strategic and parrying it, and as he's catching and parrying, he may kind of wait it out a little bit to see what AJ's trying to do. AJ may play the back foot as well, trying to, okay, well, you know what? Shit, we're not engaging. Last time I got in trouble is because we were close quarters engaging. I like it out here. I love staying out here. This is the suburbs out here. Getting inside, that's the hood. I want to be in the hood. I want to be in the suburbs. This is the suburbs, right? He gonna be playing it safe on the outskirts in the suburbs. Then I think Ruiz gonna finally just say he's gonna crash in on him. He's gonna make him fight. I think AJ's gonna say, it's like I said, as soon as he goes like this, as soon as this happens with him, because that used to happen to Vladimir all the time. Vladimir be doing good, and then once you get him to panic and he'll start holding and grabbing and just acting all fidgety, then that's when you can get him in trouble. And I think that's what's going to happen. But we'll see. That uppercut, I think AJ can. That's his best punch. Set up that uppercut by using your jab, because Andy's gonna. You know what his movements are going to be. Plus, Andy wants to be low. Try to meet him with them uppercuts, especially when he's trying to attack you. Turn him, meet his ass with uppercuts, grab him, put your weight. I know there's a game plan out there. I just don't know if AJ can effectively use it, man. Yes, there is a big man versus small man game plan that usually works if you can implement. Right now, I'm watching AJ versus Povetkin. You know what I mean? And it's so great about this fight. You can go watch these other fights, but the fight to really watch is the fight they already had. You know what I'm saying? The fight they already had. That's when Povetkin landed that left hook on AJ made him stumble. See right here, there's no grabbing, there's no holding. He's just getting punched. Now he turned it around. He started putting leather on Povetkin, but yeah, there's no. Nuh-uh. He got his hands up like this. He got caught when right now against Povetkin. He stumbled back. He tried to regain that distance. He don't want to grab. He wants to regain distance. You know what I mean? At least that's what I've seen. Even when he fought Majidov, who's on this card, when he fought Majidov in the amateurs, he was going to war with him, trying to regain his distance. Right there. AJ landed a two-piece against Povetkin, pushed him back to regain distance. Opened up, he opened up his stance with his legs to plant his feet to say, okay, motherfucker, let's fight. He's going to revert back to that. That's who he is. He's not the Eastern Assassin. That's who he is. It's got him this far. I'm not dissing him. I'm just saying that's who he is. Mike Tyson was who he was. You know what I mean? Uh, Lewis Hinton was good. King Ace, what it do, man? Fiddleback X says maybe Ruiz installed some iron bricks. Messi Linger says salute to the heavyweight professor. Hey, salute to you too, man. Leo Donald says new Dillian White would be heavier than usual. Have you seen his officially clear by UK? Yeah, I seen that. I seen the headline to the article. Skip past it. Don't even care about that shit. I mean, I care, but not in the way. Oh, I'm gonna read it and hear what they have to say, man. Look, that shit is so shady and so. Then the glove situation. The dude had some gloves inspected, gave those gloves to an undercard fighter. What? And then wore gloves in the ring that were not that Team Rivas didn't get to see him lace those gloves up or see the wraps or nothing. Come on, man. They didn't get to inspect them or nothing, man. It's just Dillian White's whole thing is just shady to me. Yes, I like watching Dillian White. Yes, I still want to see Dillian White versus Wilder. I also want to see Dillian White versus Miller. I've been wanting to see him and Miller fight for about 4 years now. Yes, I want to see all that. Yes, I want to see him fight tomorrow. But as far as that, the things that's going on with them, I know people say, well, Mr. Boxing, how can you not like what's going on but still want to see him fight? Because I'm just a boxing fan that just love watching fights. That's just what it is. But a lot of that shit is shady though, man. You know what I mean? It's just some that shit's damn near criminal. Especially the glove thing. All right. I see a super chat. Let me do that real quick. Let me go ahead and show that person some love, man. Shit. Let me see. Joseph Brown was good. Appreciate that $4.99, man. That $5 holla. He says, "Salute, fam. Keep making that excellent boxing content, no doubt." Man, a lot of you guys showed up. BFTB. Did I see BFTB in here? Yeah, he says, "Salute you, fam. Gotta go. Got work to do." Yeah, BFTB. He left now, but I'm gonna go ahead and check you out, man. A lot of people I want to check out, yo. Um, Man, a lot of you guys showed up. Let me see. Scrapbook Boxing in here. Um, Let me see. Hey man, you know what, y'all? I appreciate all y'all showing up. We're gonna do more Q&A and go back and forth when I go on live later, and we're gonna talk about Hunter versus Povetkin because I'm seeing Povetkin Huck for this fight. I see that type of fight taking place, like a Povetkin Huck type of pace, and that's gonna put Povetkin in trouble. Yes, I know he won the Huck fight, but I thought it was really close, and shit, I thought it could have been a draw. All right, another super chat up in here. Let me get to that person. Mr. Mount was good, man. Appreciate that $3.99. Let me see. Hold on, did I see? Okay, topheavyweights.com. He says weight is a real red flag for Ruiz. Top heavyweight. I'm not sure if you just joined me, bro, but nah, top heavyweight. It's not, man. He's always been the fat kid. He's always, and knowing Andy, he probably had uh, a bag of M&Ms in his pocket or something, or you know what I mean, some bite-sized Snickers in his back pocket. You know what I mean, a little half a bag of Doritos in his back pocket or something. He's I know I'm being funny, but that's always been him. So this isn't like some guy that's used to coming in sleek in a six pack and all these bulge and muscles and all this definition, and that ain't never been him. He's never looked like Evander Holyfield. He ain't never looked like Mike Weaver and Ken Norton and Cleveland Williams. You know what I mean? Andrew Ruiz ain't never looked like Cleveland Williams. Never. He's always been pudgy. Uh, top heavy or what's his brother name again? Topheavyweights.com. Did you watch the Ruiz when he did his workout the other day? And if you did, damn what the scale said, top heavyweights. Just when you saw him doing his workout, did he look in shape to you? When you saw him in photos previous the last week or so, now let's say that all those damn photos were not photoshopped, but when you seen the photos, when you seen him at the presser, when you seen him doing his workout, did he look to be in shape to you? I know what the scale said today, but did he look to be in shape to you? Did he look like a guy that was hitting the mitts, that looked like he was in condition, ready to fight for the world title? So I just want to see your answer. And if your answer is yes, the scale shouldn't mean that much, bro. It shouldn't mean that much. Okay, I get it. Okay, all right, I get it. He says looks fine, meaning he looked fine, but it might be an indication. Touche. Okay, just want to get that understanding, just the outstanding understanding about what's going on. Another $5 holla in that super chat. The Cali Enigma Sports and ENT, my brother out the Bay Area was good, man. He says just showing support. Salute fan. White being cleared of Peds was a payoff. I cannot wait for him to fight Wilder since he won't ever fight Ortiz. All right, man. Look, my clan just came up in here. My clan of four just got off school. So they coming in here looking for stuff to eat and all type. Look, I'm gonna jump off. See how they day was in school. You know what I mean? See how they day. Y'all about to go to Target? All right, I gotta take these boys to the gym. They got a game tomorrow. Tomorrow's gonna be so packed, man. They got a game in the morning, basketball games in the morning, then a fight coming on early. But hey, y'all, I appreciate all the super chats. I appreciate all of the comments. I didn't get to everybody's comment. Anybody that jumped in here that I didn't salute or say what's up to, y'all know we family, man. You know what I mean? It's like a family reunion when we come on here and kick it, all right? But I'm gonna be back, break down the styles of Povetkin and Hunter, and anything else y'all want to talk about, man. But I appreciate the nice crowd showing up. Until later, y'all be easy. I'm gone.